My name is Teresa. I am a woman, wife, and mother conquering chronic illness, and welcome to my channel. Because I am committed to absolute anarchy, I have decided that I am going to go to bed every night by 10 p.m. So, yeah, I don't know. I know that it would be good for me, right? To get into bed. If I'm in the bed by 10, I could be asleep by 10:30, 11 o'clock. That means I'll get the 7 hours of sleep at least that I'm supposed to be getting. But it just seems so daunting to actually get in the bed by 10 o'clock. I've tried it a couple nights, just kind of a test run. So the whole reason that I want to do this is because I want it to be my Lenten sacrifice. I am not Catholic or Episcopalian. I just participate in Lent. Maybe it's because I'm from Louisiana. I live in southern Louisiana, and the season is it a season? I don't know. Lenten season, is that what to call it? I don't know. But I participate, and I enjoy participating. And so this year I am going to be going to bed for Lent, and I was like, I won't have to practice doing that. Like, it's going to be like I'm going to have to change a lot to be able to do that, because at present what ends up happening is my day is bookend by Macy things. So Macy in the morning, Macy in the evening, and then I do things in between, right? Well, I never have enough time to do everything in between her in the morning and her in the evening. So it ends up being me finishing up all the things that I need to do towards the end of the day. And a lot of times I don't have enough time because I get trapped in the social media scrolling rabbit hole. I took TikTok out of my phone. Well, I'm not gonna be able to do that with TikTok on my phone. So I completely took TikTok off of my phone. I don't use the app, and what ends up happening is I just scroll it late at night. And so, yeah. But there's still Instagram and Facebook. I'm not taking those off of my phone. So the goal is to, one, come up with a schedule of the things that I would like to do during the day that is reasonable. And then, or it didn't have to be like more of a routine, not a schedule, so that there are fewer things that I end up having to do after Macy goes to bed. Because I don't know if I've talked about this on this channel. I'm sure we've talked about it on Team Lawson, but I lay down with Macy so that she falls asleep every single night. Normally between 8:30 and 9:30, that is what I'm doing. And so if I'm going to be successful in going to bed by 10 p.m., that means when I get up from Macy, putting her to sleep at like 9:30, that I need to be brushing my teeth and meditating and going to bed. And everything else will need to be done. And the more I say that, the more daunting it sounds. And there are so many hours, and it just amazes me that I still have things to do after she goes to bed. Or, conversely, I can just be like, meh, not doing it. It's not going to happen. It's just not in my personality. So, yeah. Okay, excuse the headphones and the doobie. Is it a doobie? Beanie? Is the doobie the... I don't know. Anyway, the head wrap. So, going to bed early, I said that I would need to completely change how I do my day. And so far, so good. It's lunchtime. I have showered. I have meditated, done yoga, exercised. And all I have to do, dinner's cooked. Yeah, only thing I have left that I need to do is yoga. And I'd like to do that before bed, a few minutes before bed. And so, literally tonight, after I put Macy in the bed and she's asleep, I can get up, stretch, and get in the bed. And I should be able to do that by 10 o'clock. So, if I do my day like that, so far, so good. Right now, I am kind of chilling. I'm having the most surprising glass of wine. It's absolutely delicious. It's sweet like juice, so most people probably wouldn't like it, but I love it. I can only have one glass, and I'm a little bit sad. It's going to be dangerous because it's something that I would drink every night with dinner. Yeah, I didn't drink the whole bottle. I poured a glass and put the rest up in an airtight container so it wouldn't go rancid. But yeah, so, and it's so funny. The name of it is Forever Fleeting. Whatever. I'm excited. Today's been good so far. It looks like going to bed at 10 o'clock is something that I can do. I'm just going to have to rearrange how I do the day. So, yay. So, this is probably the spookiest and most horrible lighting. It's the flashlight off my phone. Can I make it any better? No, it's not going to be any better. Sorry, y'all. But, oh, wait. I'm just going to stand over here. So, it's 5 minutes till 10 on day one. I'm actually going to get into bed before 10 o'clock on day one. I'm super excited. Yoga, kind of short, but you know, I got just about everything I want to get accomplished done today, and I'm in the bed by 10 o'clock, so I'll take it. Don't know if I'll be able to do this every day, but we're going to hope and see, okay? So this is the update for the going to bed at a regular time at 10 o'clock, exercising every day, and eating breakfast every day. I didn't do, well, I take it back. Last night I got into bed at a regular time. Didn't go to sleep till like 11 though, but I went right to sleep once I started trying to go to sleep. So, it's like 9:20. I'm going to do a little, no, it's like 9:35, which is about the time that Macy goes to sleep. I've done everything I needed to do today, so now I'm going to, that's a horrible angle. Now I'm going to, I did everything I needed to do today, or was able to do today, and now I am going to go to bed. I have a little bit, well, first, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. A little bit of yoga, a little bit of journaling, and then I'm going to bed. That is what I wanted to say. I'm tired. Good night, y'all. So, last night, I technically got in the bed at 10 o'clock, but I spent an hour on my phone painting in this little app I have on my phone, basically doing the wind down routine. So what I'm going to have to do is finish everything before bedtime. So that, and bedtime might actually end up being a little bit earlier. I may have to push it up 30 minutes. We'll see how it goes. So I'm going to try it. We're going to see. I'm going to try it. We're going to see. Normally right now, we give Macy her melatonin at 7:30, bath at 8 o'clock, and she's in the bed by like 8:30 and sleep by 9:30. But we may do 7, 7:30, 8, and see if we can get her in the bed a little earlier. Before that has just resulted in me laying in the bed with her longer and me being frustrated and her being frustrated because she can't fall asleep. Because Macy, oh, she has trouble falling asleep. She is tired and wants to go to bed, so there we go. My arm got tired. We'll see how this goes. So pushing bedtime up so I can get in the bed and do wind down and actually be asleep by 10. We'll try that. I'll let you know how it goes. So going to bed by 10 p.m. The first few nights, I made a really concerted effort to at least get into the bed, even if I wasn't asleep by 10. It takes me normally about an hour to fall asleep once I get in the bed. And when I say an hour to fall asleep, like to unwind, I have this app on my phone where I like color by numbers, which has been helping me to like relax before I go to bed. Check my email, make sure I didn't forget something from Macy. I usually have stuff like that so I can get it off my head and fall asleep easily. Well, even with doing that, I'm not falling asleep before 11 o'clock. So, but these last 2 nights, I was just like, I curled up with a blanket on the floor and just watched YouTube till like 12 o'clock Friday night. I just needed a minute to veg out. And this weekend, it has been, Michael has worked this weekend during the day. And so that means really every weekend, unless he's off. I have 12-hour childcare with no break. Macy has been an angel baby this weekend. And I think, too, because she's growing up, like, she needs me less. And so it's less. I can try to get a few more things done while she is actually awake. But still, I mean, she's here. And so at the end of the day, I just need a minute. I need a minute by myself. So, yeah. I'm going to try to do better tonight, especially since we have school routine tomorrow. It's Sunday, so try to actually be in the bed by 10. I have made no progress in moving her bedtime up earlier so I can actually be asleep by 10. I think the time that she falls asleep now is a good time for her. And since I lay down with her for an hour, like best 9:15, I'm back downstairs to get to me for my bedtime routine. So, you know, it can be done, but I crave just a few minutes to myself where I don't actually have to do anything for anybody else. And the evening time seems to be the easiest for me to get it. So, maybe I change this to 10:30. I don't know. We're still trying for 10 right now. So next week, I'll try some more to get in bed by 10 and let you know how it goes. So I'm about to go to bed. It's like 10:15. So that's pretty much how week 2 has been going. I've been getting in the bed when I get in the bed. There was one night where I actually got in the bed and was falling asleep before 10 o'clock. Don't know if I actually went to sleep before 10, but I was definitely headed that way. And that has not been every night. So we just gonna do the best we can. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do the best we can, but I'm gonna go to bed now. So week 3, we'll see how that goes. So week 3, have I been going to bed before 10 o'clock? No. We actually moved Macy's bedtime up half an hour. And that is probably the worst thing we could have done for her. And then by accident, we moved it up forward, like later, a half an hour. So normally we would go upstairs to do bath time at 8 o'clock. And we started going up for bath time at 7:30. That was horrible for her. She had a hard time going to sleep and made her really upset. And then accidentally for the past few days, we have moved it later to 8:30, going upstairs, take a bath, getting in bed at 9. She falls asleep in 10 minutes flat. She sleeps more soundly and doesn't wake up till after 6:30. So when she went to bed at 8 or at 7:30 when we pushed it back, she struggled to go to sleep. It was up and down because she was upset because she couldn't fall asleep. And then she wouldn't sleep soundly. She'd wake up at 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning. And she has been sleeping to 6:30, 7 o'clock. That just means I can't go to bed before 10. That's just what it means. And that means that I'm probably going to have to just start taking naps. And I am totally okay with sleeping less and just taking a nap when I drop her off for school because she sleeps so much better. There's only so many things that I can do before bedtime. And I guess technically I can do more if she's staying up later. But like the idea of me actually being in the bed asleep or going to sleep at 10 o'clock is not feasible in the 30, 45 minutes, right? And so I am making a point not to stay up late scrolling through the phone and doing extra work things or house management things. The time that I'm up after I put Macy to bed is for me, and I didn't feel good rushing it. It actually made me a little stressed. And yeah, so like, but it hasn't been like terribly late, like 11:30. I wish it was a little bit earlier, but it's not. Like those 2 hours or hour and a half that I spend with myself before I go to bed. It's relaxing, it's enjoyable. I need some time by myself when everyone is asleep, and I take it then. And that at that time of night, also I don't feel guilty for not doing anything but laying in the bed. So yeah, right now I don't think I am going to push it into week 4. There might be a week 4 update, or this might just go into the outro for the video. We'll see, but as of right now, ending week 3, I am no longer striving to put Macy to bed earlier so that I can go to bed earlier, and I don't think 10 o'clock is a reasonable time for me right now. I don't know what that means for me getting 7 to 9 hours of sleep, but right now, it's enough. This is a 4-week video total wrap up for 30 days of going to bed at 10 p.m. So I have these good ideas in my head, like go to bed earlier. That is a good idea. But I also have to take into account my personal situation. My child was more comfortable going to bed 30 minutes later rather than 30 minutes earlier, which means I go to bed later, but I sleep longer because she sleeps longer. Instead of waking up at 3:30 or 4:30, she wakes up at 6:30. It worked out. And so this past week, that is what we have done. We went to bed at, we pushed our bedtime back. We give gummies at 8, her melatonin and stuff, and I take my meds and stuff at 8. We do bath time at 8:30. She's asleep by like 9:30, 9:45. And I just come downstairs, do whatever I need to do, get ready for bed. I try to shower before. I've already taken my shower today. I try to shower before, so I'm not doing that after, because me in the bathroom will wake her up, 1. But 2, it just takes me longer to get in bed, and I'm tired. Like, once I've put her to sleep, I am genuinely done for the day, ladies and gentlemen. Shut down shop. One night, I got in the bed at 9:30. This is so bad. I got in the bed at 9:30. Mike was still in the bathroom. He had taken a shower, and this is why I take my shower before. I needed to take my shower. He was like, I used all the hot water. I was like, I'm going to lay down for 15 minutes. By the time he finished brushing his teeth in the bathroom, I was asleep in the bed, gone to the world. And it wasn't no waking up, taking a shower. I took a shower in the morning. So that is why I take my shower before I put her in the bed. But like, sleep has been great. I'm actually trying some other things to make wake up time less stressful. I'll have some videos about that coming up. But so no, I will not be going to bed at 10 o'clock. I will probably get in the bed at 10 o'clock. I don't have anything else to do. I may piddle around and get in the bed at 11 o'clock. But I will sleep 7 or 8, sometimes 9 hours, because my child sleeps longer when I put her to bed 30 minutes later. Who knew? Thank you so much for following along with me on this particular journey of 30 days of. Thank you so much for those of you who have subscribed. I look forward so much to seeing your comments down below. So comment down below, what's your bedtime? Should you go to bed earlier? Are you okay with where you are? Do you get your 7 to 9 hours of sleep? I have been this past week, and it's been amazing. I will say that it has been absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video and in the comment section.